My name's Rosie Barron. I'm the Tidy Coo. I'm a professional declutterer and organiser. I'm a member of APDO, the Association of Professional Declutterers and Organisers, and a KonMari consultant. I basically go into people's homes and I help them to create space and peace in their homes and lives through choosing what to keep, assisting them in letting go of what they don't want to keep, and then helping them to organise what's left. And I always say that one of the big things about this whole decluttering and organising is it's not about creating an Insta-worthy lifestyle or Pinterest perfect pictures, but it's about living the best life that you possibly can live. And I see massive improvements in people's lives when I've gone in and I've helped them to create this space and this peace. And so from that point of view, it really can be a form of self-care. I run a successful business, a small business, but a successful business, and I have 4 children who I home educate. They are 14, 12, 11 and 9. Did I get that right? I think 14, 12, 11 and 9. Anyway, and I home educate them, and I home educate them all the time, not just during COVID. I have 8 horses, about to be 9, and I have 5 dogs and 3 cats. One of them's just sat here, 2 bunny rabbits, and poultry and fish. And I'm frequently asked, how do I manage to do all this? How do I manage to have all these things and to keep the plates in the air? And I do mainly keep the plates spinning. And my answer is always, it's because I'm decluttered and organised. And the decluttering bit is actually the most important bit, because you can organise your stuff till the cows come home. But if you've got too much of it, if you've got stuff that you don't need, you're always going to end up sort of in a fight for trying to keep things tidy. So when we declutter and organise, we follow some basic rules. The first one is to work on your vision first. So work on what you want your life to look like. If I could come into your home, wave a magic wand, what would it look like? And the same with your life. Once you've got that, we go through everything you own, really, and that's a really important bit. We work in categories, so we make sure that we don't just go into a bedroom and do just the stuff in the bedroom, because you might frequently find that stuff needs to be moved around the house. So we'll do clothes and books, and toiletries. We'll try and do it in categories, because that's really the only way to see how much stuff you've got and to prevent churning that's the moving of belongings around your home. I'm sure you'll be aware of that feeling when you just move stuff around your house rather than actually putting it somewhere with a home. So we work in categories. We choose positively what to keep. So rather than saying, oh, I don't like that, I'm going to get rid of that, we say, okay, I do like this, I want to keep this, this is what I want to have in my life, and then we let go of the rest of the things. Then we work in categories, we choose positively. We start with the easy decisions. Always start with the easiest. Don't worry about what you're going to do with your grandmother's silver or with your children's paintings. Start with the easy things. Start by dipping your toes in the water and having a little bit of a splash around, rather than trying to jump straight into the deep end. It really does make a difference. You need to handle every single thing. So frequently I get people being like, oh, do we really need to get everything out of that cupboard, Rosie? And I'm like, yes, we really need to get every single thing out. We need to pull it all out. We need to go through it. We need to choose positively what to keep. We need to let go of the other things, and then we can put it back neatly. But you really do need to handle every single thing. When we come to storage, we store like with like, and we try to make use of vertical storage when possible, but we only make the storage decisions after we've decluttered. Again, because I find another thing I find a lot of the time, very frequently, is that I will go into people's homes and they will have these amazing storage systems and everything's still a mess because they're trying to store stuff that they actually don't need to keep. And also people go and buy storage stuff, and then by the time we've decluttered, you find you don't actually need all these storage solutions, fancy storage solutions. So I was asked basically to give you a short 10-minute task that would, as a form of self-care. And what I would like you to do is to go into your sock drawer. I'd like you to go into your sock drawer. I'd like you to take everything out of your sock drawer. I would like you to go through. I'd like you to pair them up, make sure there's no holes in them. Choose the things that you want to keep in your sock drawer. And I know this might seem a little bit like rearranging deck chairs on the Titanic when we are busy, when if the rest of your home is feeling like it's a bit overwhelming. To go into your sock drawer might feel like it's a really silly small task, but by starting with something that's easy to do. You create space, and then, I mean, you're just going to have to believe me on this. You know, I'm an experienced professional organizer. I know how these things work. Start with your sock drawer in this situation. So get your socks, make sure, pair them all up. Here's a pair I paired earlier. Now, when you put them together, don't just do this and fling them in, because I mean, you can, but it won't work. It won't be anywhere near so easy. Instead, stretch them out flat, one on top of the other, fold them, and you just end up like this. And then people always say, well, won't they just come unraveled? And I'm like, no, because the next stage is you get a box and you put them in the box. And this is the whole sort of store vertically part of it. You can see how easy it is to see these socks. These are all the socks I own, all the normal socks I own. And because they're just in the box, it's really nice and easy to store them. And then you can do the same with tights. So again, people are like, well, why would I bother folding my tights? And I'm like, because it just makes it so much easier. Flatten your tights out, fold, 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 and then put them in a box. So here is I've got my entire sock drawer out for you. This is my entire sock drawer. As you can see, I've got, these are the socks I use all the time, so they're at the front. Tights, I'm not really a big tight fan, but I've got a couple of pairs. These little footsie things, and then these are my big, you know, skiing and riding socks that go at the back. So yes, so that was your little job. If anyone, I would love to see any before and after pictures that anybody wants to show me. I am, as say, the Tidy Coo. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, I'm everywhere. I do my best, I'm even on YouTube now. Anyway, and I would love to see them. And then if you would like to find out more, you can always join my group, which is Get Organised with the Tidy Coo, completely free. And we do lots of tips and tricks and things in that. So good luck with your little job, and let me know how you get on.